to watch on 3. I'm Payton Fretwell.
And I'm Christopher Gates. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, we're talking about the Oscar nominations that just came out a few days ago. We're going to start out by talking about what we think are the biggest snubs. Now, Chris, what do you think was the biggest snub of the nominations?
Personally, for me, I think one of the bigger snubs that I saw, honestly, was J.J. Abrams as he was directing Star Wars Force Awakens.
Yeah.
That movie had a lot of potential to really go wrong. And that's how I personally felt when he was first announced to do it. I was like, like part of me is excited to bring it back, but the other part of me is like, I just don't know. There's just so much wrong that could just go into this. But I was thoroughly impressed.
He had to pander to old Star Wars fans and new generation.
Exactly, he did, and I think he did a fantastic job doing that. I really do think the entire movie was well done, personally.
Yeah, and as we have on the prompter here, my pick for biggest snub is Hateful Eight with Quentin Tarantino for original screenplay. Right now, I don't know what you would replace it with in the original screenplay nominations because they're all really, really good.
They are.
But I definitely think he should have had something in there. I saw this in 70mm, and it was so good. I was enthralled with the story.
Oh, yeah.
I just thought it was a great movie. It's still in theaters now. You guys should definitely go see that.
It definitely, it's a Quentin Tarantino movie, and you know what you're going to get when you see one of those, and it has a great storytelling.
It's definitely not for everybody, but if you're into violence and you're into that Quentin Tarantino dialogue, then it's definitely one of his. It's not one of his best movies, but it's definitely a great Quentin Tarantino film.
Exactly. Oh yeah, definitely. Another one, I think going into it, one I personally saw myself not too long ago was Creed.
Yeah.
And I personally, for best supporting actor, Sylvester Stallone, he got it for me. He did a fantastic job. He makes the movie. And I think that's what really surprised me the most, because it's a movie that doesn't really star him or Rocky, but it does a fantastic job with his character and the emotion he puts behind it. I know there's other people who are in the category for it, but I'm vying for it.
Like, it doesn't even matter because you're just like Sylvester Stallone is definitely going to win it.
It's because this is a movie, and almost similar to Star Wars, the aspect that they brought back. This is a franchise that a lot of people know about it, but for the most part, 40 years ago, set the original Rocky, you're rebooting it. It's a soft reboot, and you're not starring Sylvester Stallone, and they do an excellent job with it.
Yeah.
And
he's already won the Golden Globe for it.
That's what I'm saying. So I think that's going to push him along towards that category of winning the Oscar for it.
Winning an Oscar for the same character 40 years apart. That's insane.
He's my pick for it.
And Mad Max is definitely my pick. A lot of people are going to be surprised by this. I'm picking Mad Max to win at least 4 Oscars. Just in my notes here, it's nominated for costume design, makeup, production design, sound editing.
Just looking at it right now, it's
insane. It's an insane movie. Costume design, Jenny Bevan, she's already been nominated for 10 Oscars. This is her 10th Oscar nomination.
Oh my goodness.
And she's won one for Room with a View, which if you haven't seen, it's a really great movie with Daniel Day-Lewis.
I have to check that out.
And that's what we're here for. And then not for visual effects, sound mixing, this is his 5th nomination for Chris Jenkins, and he's already won 2 Oscars as well. So it's just an all-star crew as well as an all-star cast. If you haven't seen Mad Max, definitely rent it. Go buy it.
This scene right here, I mean, and I haven't seen it myself, but this just looks amazing. Cinematography-wise, it's just the color, everything. It's just ambient.
It's not the Academy's cup of tea. It's probably not going to win Best Picture, but it's definitely going to take home a lot of it. And speaking of movies that are going to take home a lot of awards, The Revenant, I just saw it this past Sunday.
Yeah.
You haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, but you texted me and you were like, this movie is amazing.
I texted Chris here right after I got out of the movie. It's one of those movies that it steps on the gas pedal right when the credits start rolling, and it doesn't stop until when the end credits start. It's an insane movie. Leo's definitely going to win an Oscar for this movie. I think it's hands down.
You think this is going to be the one?
I think it's finally going to be his chance. Whether or not he should have won it for this movie, I mean, he's great in this movie, but there are definitely movies that came before this.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I always was personal for, Catch You If You Can and The Aviator.
Or Wolf of Wall Street.
Wolf of Wall Street, definitely, yeah.
It came out 2 years ago. It is a great movie. And, but yeah, the bear scene that everybody's talking about, it had me white knuckling on my seat. It was intense. I have no idea how they did it. Everybody in this movie is great. Tom Hardy, Donald Gleason.
And this is the director's second nom, because he actually last year he won for Birdman.
Yeah,
Michael
Alejandro Inarritu.
Yeah.
He won for Birdman.
So,
And also the director, not the director, but the cinematographer. His name's escaping me right now. I don't have it in my notes.
that's all right.
But he won
He's
for.
good.
He's very good. This is his third Oscar nomination, and he's won the last two that he's been nominated for.
Wow.
So this could be possibly his third straight Oscar win, which is just insane.
I plan on seeing it this week, and I'm really actually been looking forward to it. I actually thank you for it, because I had heard about it, but I didn't know about this movie potential until you hyped it up for me, and I was like, oh wow, like I need to.
I think it really snuck up on some people a few months back when that trailer dropped. It really surprised a lot of people.
Obviously, there's a lot of other movies that we didn't talk about, but these were just some of our favorites that we thought for it. And so,
we're gonna save the rest for another video, and this is what to watch on 3. And I'm Payton Fretwell.
And I'm Christopher Gates. Please come back next time on What to Watch on 3 and for continuous episodes.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Thank you so much. I'm hungry.